All right, welcome back to my channel, Fear the Northman. I'm excited. Missed all last week, been having a rough time, but on the other side of it, which is good. So, I've actually been wanting to make this video for a while. It's not necessarily concerning business and entrepreneurship, but it does. I think it is very important because at the end of the day, entrepreneurial concepts, being clever with your money or having a purpose driven focus with your money is it all starts in the mind. It's all creative, it's all mental, and then it has to manifest itself physically somehow, some way. I'm getting ready to start a new business that I'm excited about. Talk to the wife about it so she knows, and you know, it's going to start slow, mainly initially just for us, so that we can pay our mortgage with a credit card and chunk the mortgage. I'm excited about it. We're going to call it Northman Equity. I'm pumped. Anyways, I wanted to talk about today being willing to try bad ideas. I joke with my wife Valerie and other people. Well, I've joked with Valerie about it. I don't think I've ever said it with anyone else. But the good ideas that I've had are like gold. They're like precious gemstones. They're fantastic. However, to get to them, I had to dig through miles of bad ideas that are just dirt. And I think that I know starting out musically, I play music. I love guitar. I love bass. It's awesome. I know when you first start out as a musician, at least it was this way for me, nothing I wrote was any good. It was all terrible. It was all bad all the time. But you have to work through that sort of bad beginner stage to get to some good songs. So that's true also, I think, of business and entrepreneurship and managing your money. You know, you may have some bad ideas. You may want to do something that really doesn't make sense. I had an idea which was absolutely ridiculous, to go to people's apartments and take their trash for them to the dumpster that was outside. Let me say that again just so you understood what I just said. I had the idea of going to apartment complexes and providing a middleman service of taking their trash bags from their door to the dumpster outside so they didn't have to. I can tell you, I didn't get any customers. It was a bad idea. But there is a big part in this life concerning business, concerning money, concerning entrepreneurial concepts, being creative, especially being creative. But sometimes you just got to take a swing. You just got to take a shot, even if it's a bad idea or if it proves itself to be a bad idea. Now, you do have to be careful. You don't want to bet the farm. You don't want to spend money you don't have. You don't want to put too much stuff on a credit card or on debt. You can't recoup it because then you're stuck. But we can't get away either from, I got a bee that wants to be in the video. We can't get away either from the reality of we just got to take a shot, and sometimes it's going to be bad. And by getting through that poor idea, that bad decision, we can get that much closer to a good thought, a good idea, a good business strategy, a good money management opportunity, a good creative outlet. But we got to work through those bad ones. I think it was Thomas Edison that said every one of my 99 fails, I think is how many times he failed. I'm not quite sure. But he basically said every time he failed, it got him that much closer to a success, which is true. That is a true statement. It's sort of infuriating and frustrating, but it is true nonetheless. So swing for the fences, guys. I mean, you might as well. You only live once. Swing for the fences. Pursue an idea, pursue a business strategy, pursue a business, pursue an investment. I'm not into Wall Street. I'm not into investing in stocks. I have a good friend of mine that invests in stocks directly. He loves doing that. I think it's a bad idea. Every financial disaster that we've ever had in this nation has come from Wall Street and the mismanagement thereof. I'm not for it, but there's also been a lot of people that have made a lot of money on Wall Street. So you can be successful there. You can be successful, I believe, anywhere. The degree is really what we're talking about. My point is this: if you've said, "Man, I've always wanted to invest into stocks directly, or I've wanted to manage money or options, or maybe I want to start a business where I can do that for others," whatever the case may be. I want to start a trash route that's actually real and not something that can't work. Whatever the case may be, really think about it and see what you can do. And I would encourage you to move forward with it. Guys, the bad ideas, the bad creative thoughts that you have, the ones that are not going to work, many times how you get past it is you execute it or you try it to a certain degree. Because if it is successful, if it does have legs, it'll go. I mean, when I started my handyman business, I immediately started getting work. Overnight, immediately started getting work. It was great. And then I built upon what I had by networking with real estate agents in town, other businesses, etc. The point is this: even if you have a bad idea, push forward, because you don't know it's necessarily a bad idea until you get going. I'm a big believer in that. I'm a big believer in that. You do want to be cautious, obviously, to a certain extent, but take a shot, guys. There's no reason not to. If you've liked the content, like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. If not, send it to someone you hate. We'll see you Wednesday.